I don't beg, I don't explain. My quiet cut's deeper than pain. No signal, no warning sign, but when I move, the end is mine. Crown of silence, heavy weight. Every glance decides their fate. I don't shout, I don't defend, but my shadow rules the end. They write lies, I erase truth. They fear age, I wear youth. No counsel, no trial seat, just empty streets beneath my feet. Crown of silence, steel and stone. Every breath is carved alone. I don't plead, I don't break, but the night bends where I take. Strong fall out, the wise fall still. The blue night bends to my will. If I whisper, storms will rise, but silence always tells the lies. Crown of silence, endless rain. Every echo hides the chain. I don't lose, I don't forget, I just rule the way I live. The city trembles when I appear, a silent ruler, they call me fear. Every secret I'm making mine, cross my path, I'm the king of the shadows, where the night obeys. Every soul that follows has to walk my way. No mercy given, no debt unpaid. I'm the king of the shadows, in the dark I reign. I see betrayal, I feel the hate, but in this chaos I seal their fate. king of the shadow, where the night obeys every soul that follows has to walk my way. No mercy given, no debt unpaid. I'm the king of the shadows, in the dark I reign. Whispers vanish, the silence stays. I am the Lord, the dark, the flame. I'm the king of the shadow. Remember my name. Said the night erased your trail, but I saw the prints where shadows fell. Truth won't vanish in the rain. It carves its path, it leaves a stain. Footprints fade, but the ground recalls every secret, every fall. You can hide, but the earth won't trade the story told where footprints fade. Whispers echo in empty streets. The dirt still keeps what silence keeps. One step can turn the game. One light can light the flame. Footprints fade, but the ground recalls every secret, every fall. You can't hide, but the earth won't trade the story told where footprints fade. You wore your lies like borrowed skin. Thought the night would close you in, but the path you took, the ground still knew. Every print kept pointing true. footprints fade, but the ground recalls every secret, every fall. You can hide, but the earth won't trade the story told where footprints fade. Where footprints fade. I walk the alleys where silence bleeds. Every step is forged in deeds. No saints above, no angels call. I rise alone, I fear no fall. I paid the cost, I wore the flame. Every scar repeats my name. No chains remain, no God's command. I rule the dark, I own the land. Crown of shadows, cold and real. Built from blood, from iron steel. No mercy given, no soul to guide. Crown of shadows, my law, my pride. They bow in silence, they hide their eyes. I see the truth, I hear the lie. No turning back, no second dawn. The night is mine, I carry on. Crown of shadows, cold and real. Built from blood, from iron steel. No mercy given, no soul to guide. Crown of shadows, my law, my pride. Every scar's a vow I've sworn. Every foe and fire's been torn. Through the silence I remain. Crown of shadows carved in pain. Crown of shadows, cold and real. Built from blood, from iron steel. No mercy given, no soul to guide. Shadows, my law, my pride. The night remember, the dark obeys. Crown of shadows. scar reminds of pain. No saint above, no light to guide. I built my throne on the other side. They feel my name when the night is cold. I ride my lawn, is carved in gold. No mercy found, no hand to save. I rule a dog from a shadow grave. Iron crown forged in flame, every whisper speaks my name. No God, no judge, just steel and stone. Iron crown, I stand alone. I paid the cost in blood and lies. I saw the truth in broken eyes. No chains can bind, no walls can hold. My empire lives in the stories told. Iron crown forged in flame, every whisper speaks my name. No God, no judge, just steel and stone. Iron crown, I stand alone. Scars of how I've kept every soul of dead I've swept. The night belongs to those who dare. I am the law, I am the snare. Iron crown forged in flame, every whisper speaks my name. No God, no judge, just steel and stone. I stand alone. The iron crown, forever mine. In dark blue silence I define. Crowds are loud, the night runs deep. But when I move, the noise falls asleep. No gesture, no command, yet the weight is in my hand. This is a silent pious reign. No crown, no gold, just fear and pain. Every eye avoids my fate. Stillness marks my rightful place. They shout until I cross the floor. Then words collapse, they speak no more. No chain, no decree, but the silence kneels to me. This is a silent fires rain, no crown of gold, just fear and pain. Every eye avoids my fate. Stillness marks my rightful not the sword, not the throne, just a quiet carved in stone. I walk unseen, I leave a scar, a shadow greater than they are. This is a silent pirate's reign, no crown of gold, just fear and pain. Every eye avoids my fate. Stillness marks my rightful I walk the night with a silence reign. Every step is carved in shame. No saint above, no crown of gold, just iron hands and a heart grown cold. The streets remember the blood I've spilled. The empire stands on the law I built. No prison wash the dead away. I own the dark, I own the day. Black throne, heavy stone, I rule this kingdom on my own. No mercy given, no lie survive. Black throne keeps my fire alive. They bow their heads when my shadow falls. My word's the law, it breaks the wall. No higher power, no guiding hand. I write the fate, I claim the land. Black throne, heavy stone, I rule this kingdom on my own. No mercy given, no lie survive. Black throne keeps my fire alive. seal of might. Every vow is born at night. In the silence, truth is shown. I am the king on the blackened throne. Black throne, heavy stone, I rule this kingdom on my own. No mercy given, no lie survive. Black throne keeps my fire alive. Black throne, forever mine. The crown of shadow, by design. Walk unseen, but leave a trace. No smile appears upon my face. The city knows my quiet name, but never dares call in vain. Dark blue is my silence. Every shadow holds alliance. I don't chase, I don't defend, yet the story bends where I intend. They whisper storm, I bring the rain. They crave the crown, I rule the pain. No kingdom built of gold or stone, just a throne carved out alone. Dark blue is my silence. Every step becomes defiance. I don't fight, I don't forgive, but I decide how they will live. Voices fade, but mine stays still. My quiet cuts sharper than will. If I speak, the night will fall. One sound enough to end it all. Dark blue is my silence, echoes drawn in timeless violence. I don't kneel, I don't resist, I just exist, and silence keeps the final list. Mm-hmm. city talks, the city lies, but silence cries between the cracks. No spotlight, no parade, just my shadow where moves are made. Midnight silence, heavy crown, no words spoken, yet they bow down. Every breath was my law, every gaze recalls what they saw. They boast loud, but their voice is weak. I don't command, I don't need to speak. No signal, no disguise, but the quiet that tells where power lies. Midnight silence, heavy crown, no words spoken, yet they bow down. Every breath of my law, every gaze recall what they saw. It's not fire that makes me numb, it's a calm that chills the bone. I walk slow, night agrees. Dark blue silence bends the sea. Midnight silence, heavy crown, no words spoken, yet they bow down. Every breath was my law, every gaze recalls what they saw. Soft piano walks down the lane, brushes tap like quiet rain. Saxophone sighs a velvet tune. The night begins beneath the moon. The doorway glows with a fading sign. Whiskey whispers secrets in time. They pour at need no twists, no chase. Every note drifts slow through space. Midnight blues at Eden's bar, where broken hearts play their guitar. No saints, no crowns, just smoke and scars. Just keeps time. smoke. She leans in close, perfume and smoke, voices low as the words she spoke. Her eyes confess what lips won't say. The sax replies in a minor sway. Midnight blues at Eden's bar, where broken hearts play their guitar. No saints, no crowns, just smoke and scars. Jazz keeps time on fading stars. It's not the gin that makes me stay, it's the bass that walks my sins away. Every chord a wound, every riff a prayer. The night forgives, but it leaves you bare. Midnight blues at Eden's bar, where broken hearts play their guitar. No saints, no crowns, just smoke and scars. Jazz keeps time on faded stars. The piano hums, the candles die, saxophone whispers. The night doesn't arrive on cue. It waits for me, then follows through. It does not start until I stand. The darkness moves at my command. No shadow forms without my breath. No silence strikes without my death. The streets don't dim by chance or wind. They dim when I choose to begin. Before the night begins, where silence learns and darkness grins. between thrones I set the air. The world grows still because I'm there. The night does not precede my side. It waits behind me for its ride. Before the night begins, the pulse it copies, the truth it spins. Not ruled by dark, but its origin I stand. And then the night steps in. The star, it's the echo. The first motion is me. I am the place before the night begins, where every shadow takes its skin. Comes the nights begin. The bartender wiped the glass twice before I even sat down. Not out of habit, out of respect. The room wasn't quiet, but the noise rearranged itself to leave me a throne made of hush. The sax in the corner breathed like a tired confession. Not playing for me, playing because I was there. No spotlight, no entrance, just gravity wearing a suit. A man at the table across lost his voice before he spoke. Like his throat, a memory remembered something his ego forgot. I didn't move, didn't raise a hand, didn't claim the air claimed me. People talk about power like it's loud, like it has teeth. No, true power folds a room inward until even courage puts its head down. Someone dropped a cigarette, it didn't hit the floor. The silence caught it first. And in that stillness, they finally understood. I don't enter a place, remove space for anything else. A man can own, a king can own land, but a legend owns atmosphere. Night don't shape me, people do. The moment they see me, the light runs through. They don't fear shadows, they fear the view of what they might become if I walk them through. I don't bring feeling, I reveal it. Strip the noise till souls must feel it. Not silence born, but silence gone. When truth unveils the shape they fall. I am not the dark, skies, but behind their eyes, they don't fear night, they fear the rise of who they are when stripped of lies. The room goes dim, not because I rain, but because they meet their hidden stain. I don't command, I only mirror darkness in their eyes. I don't cast shadows, I lift them. The night doesn't cover, it confesses. I'm the truth they can't revive, not king of shadow, but what it implies. They think I bring darkness, no, I just make them open their eyes. I don't travel for answers, I travel because staying still feels too close to dying. Some men chase destiny, I just keep distance from everything I've survived. Road dust on my boots, night wind in my chest, and the kind of silence that stops pretending to comfort once you want it too long. Home isn't a place, it's a wound you can't go back to. I got nowhere left behind me, nowhere waiting ahead. Just motion, a heartbeat disguised as footsteps. I don't walk toward anything, I just refuse to turn around. I've buried too many versions of myself to count graves anymore. You don't mourn old selves when they burn this loud. You saw the ashes and keep moving. Regret weighs less when you never stop long enough to set it down. I got nowhere left behind me, nowhere willing to claim me. Just the road, just the dog, just the man who still refuses to quit walking. Some people run for freedom. Men like me run because stopping is the closest thing to dying we've ever known. The night is not where I belong. It's what I wear when I walk strong. A tailored darkness cut from fate, a cloak the world cannot translate. I do not hide behind the black. The black is what guards my track. Not refuge, shield, or borrowed space, but the fabric shaped by my face. I don't walk into the dark. The dark is what I wear. Every shadow drawn behind is just my silent air. Not king of night, but source of stare. I don't chase cover. The shadow is what I wear. Others feel what blocks the light. I feel nothing, am betrayed. The room grows dim just by my tone. The dark adjusts to make me known. I don't walk into the dark. The dark is what I wear. Not shelter born, but sovereign thread. They're silent shapes for those who dare. No mask, no veil, just truth laid bare. I don't need darkness. The darkness needs what I wear. In my cover, it's my reflection. It doesn't hide me, it imitates me. I don't stand in shadow. Shadow stands in me. Not the cloth of fear, but a signature of decree. I don't fade, the world goes bare, the night exists through what I wear. I don't follow night, the night draws near. It folds itself wherever I appear. Not out of fear, not out of plea, but because the dark remembers me. Some men rule shadows, I am its home. The silence moves like blood through bone. I am not guided, I am the guide. The world grows dim at my bedside. This is where darkness kneels, not by force, but by what it feels. No throne, no oath, no plea to seal. The night submits to what is real. I don't request, I don't appeal. I am the one where darkness kneels. Control, they imitate fate, but power listens, it does not wait. I do not grasp, I simply own the place where shadows set their throne. This is where darkness kneels, not by law, but by what it yields. No crown above me, no light to steal. The night itself becomes my seal. Not born to rule, I am the field. I am the one where darkness kneels. does not serve me. It confirms me. This is where darkness kneels. No myth, no prayer, no sword, no steel. Just presence heavy enough to feel. A truth too ancient to conceal. No rival stands, no force appeal. I am the place where darkness kneels. The night leaves in when I arrive. Some come to bargain, most survive. Not by luck, by silent will. The room stays warm, the blood runs still. I don't need violence, I need the stare. A single pulse becomes the snare. And smoky light, their future shades. One breath aside, the move it takes. Out of me, the faith and the dying light. I don't forgive, I just decide. No heaven's hand, no mortal slate. The dark deliver. lost, who won? I'm the dealer of fate in the dying light. I don't forgive, I just decide. No heaven's hand, no mortal slate. The dark delivers what I translate. No final chance, no mercy gate. I'm the dealer of their fate. They don't fear endings. They fear me because I'm the one who lets endings be. I'm the dealer of fate when candles fade. No soul escapes the rule I made. No throne, no plea, no second state. The night becomes what I dictate. And when they breathe their last debate, I'm the dealer of their fate. They fear the night, but they don't know the night is only just a show, a curtain drawn for what's unseen, for what moves quiet, cold and clean. No, 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 I'm not a shadow, I'm as cold. The reason silence never draws. No saint, no shepherd, no saving grace. Just truth, the stairs without a face. I stand behind the darkness where fear forgets his name. Now king, now God, just consequence, the world adjusts to my domain. The night's not hiding power, it's hiding where I reign. flood, a veil for what the world can't gain. They fear the void, they should fear me, the one the void was built to be. I'll stand behind the darkness where power doesn't speak. No throne to God, no master, where just presence deeper than the bleed. The night does not protect me, it shields what I keep. Beneath every shadow, there is a source, and I am the hand behind his force. I stand behind the darkness where terror draws its breath. Not born of gloom, but architect of what survives, what's left. They don't fear night, they fear the truth that stands behind the darkness. Before darkness had meaning, before power had instinct, before men learned fear, or gods and worship, the world was flat, not in shape, but in soul. Nothing had a bottom, everything was surface. Then came the first descent, not downward but inward, a presence heavy enough to force existence, to grow a second layer. A shadow meant there is more than what it seems. consequence were born that night. Not because darkness arrived, but because I did.
Darkness is not the opposite of light. It is the proof that something cannot be measured from the surface alone.
I am not the ruler of night. I am the reason reality isn't shallow. The world bends downward, only where I stand, like truth revealing its second spine. I am not the dark behind existence. I am the gravity beneath it. Every throne is built on height, but height means nothing until depth exists. I am the reason anything can fall, and anything can matter.
Without me, there would be light and form, but no weight, no consequence, no abyss to measure meaning against.
I am not the shadow. I am the gravity of reality. Neon signs blink like the tide of shining. Rain writes on pavement, no one reads it. I keep my hood low, not for fear, just habit. The city's got a heartbeat too similar to mine, loud enough to hide the quiet, quiet enough to keep you loud inside. I've walked every street that promised escape, and found the same mirror at the end. Different corner, same goals, just wearing new jackets. Don't outrun your past here, you just switch sidewalks. City don't sleep, I don't either. Though real dreams cost rent, I'm late on both. Their piece had an address and moved a long time ago. These lights ain't hope, they're just electricity. Pretending to care, I don't chase tomorrow. I negotiate with it, every dawn feels like a rerun of something I swore I'd outgrow. They say find your light, I did, and learn most light burns faster than what it says. Now I keep my fire dim, steady, barely alive, like a truth you whisper to stay safe. Some call it cold, I call it control. City don't sleep, I don't either. We make peace with the noise. Darkness isn't what follows light, it's what survives it. I don't talk about the things that change me, not because I'm hiding them, but because there's no version of language heavy enough to carry what they weigh. People see silence and think calm, but stillness isn't peace. It's fatigue that forgot how to move. There are truths I don't speak, not out of fear, but mercy. Because once a man knows what I've seen, he can't unknow it. Not everything I survived was meant to be understood. Protection, but preservation. Not every wound needs healing. Some just need privacy. The world wants stories, but survival isn't a story. It's residue. The bone long after pride is all. I don't owe anyone the version of myself I had to bury to still be alive. So I don't speak of the breaking, I just live with the echo. Not scarred, just permanently not the same. If you wanna know who I am, don't listen to what I say. Listen to what I stop saying. Oh. Mm-hmm. mind. No voice above can cross my line. I lead by praises, not by plea. The law is shaped by watching me. This is a silent rule, a silent rule. No shouting throne, no gilded jewel. Power isn't loud, it's felt in every shadow I've ever dealt. I don't command, I just become the force the darkness answers from. They fear my steps before my words. Authority without a soul. No destiny, no holy claim. Just reputation carved in flame. This is a silent rule. No shouting rule, no shouting throne, no gilded jewel. Power isn't loud, it's felt in every shadow I've ever dealt. I don't command, I just become the force the darkness answers from. Not by favor, not by fate, but by presence and by weight. This is a silent rule where fear is calm and ruth is cruel. No crown above, no laws announced. My power lives where silence counts. I don't pretend, I simply stay. And kings step down to clear my way. In silence I conquer. Some nights I'm not fighting anything. I'm just getting through the hours. Not broken, not brave, just too familiar with the hurt to fear it anymore. People see quiet and call it peace. They'll never notice the weight it takes to stay that still. You learn with time that silence is not comfort, it's shelter. A place where the world can't demand more than you have what nobody sees. There's a heaven as you stop naming, because naming it makes it real again. Better to keep it folded somewhere behind the ribs where it can breathe, but not root. And if I look untouched, it's only because I learned to bleed. When no one is invited, this isn't strength, it's just weight. I stop explaining. I don't shout warning, I never must. The night itself is built on trust, not faith in hope, but faith in fear. They know the law when I am near. No throne above, no voice to bless. I rule in silence, nothing left. Some led by force, some led by crown. I lead by weight, I shut them down. I am the line they never cross, the power they fear, the crown they lost. Not born of mercy, not born of grace, but carved from shadow in a ruthless place. I don't want twice, I am the cause. I am the line they never cross. They talk of strength, I am the frame, the place where legend earns its name. No boundary drawn, no sword held high, the border lives inside my eyes. I am the line they never cross, the power they feel, the crown they lost. Not born of mercy, not born of grace, but carved from shadow in a ruthless place. I don't want twice, I am the cause. I am the line they never cross. Power isn't thunder, it's the void, a presence fell. Not deployed, they don't retreat because I say they vanished before the thought to stay. I am the line they never cross, the final word behind the loss. Not king by birth, but root of fear. The law begins when I stand here. No higher throne, no holier foe. I am the line they never cross. I don't claim territory. My presence is the border. I've seen too many endings to still expect beginnings. You stop being surprised when the world keeps proving it knows only two tricks: take and take again. People call it wisdom. It's not, it's mileage. The soul builds calluses the same way skin does. You don't plan it, you just survive into it. Hope used to knock, now it just keeps its distance. Nothing shocks me anymore. Not heartbreak, not silence, not someone leaving without closing the door. The world didn't harden me, it just ran out of ways to hurt me. A point where disappointment feels like background noise, just another hum in the night, like a street lamp dying slow. I don't brace for impact, I brace for repetition. Nothing shocks me anymore, not the light, not the exit, not the weight of breathing alone. Pain doesn't register when you want it this long. The I'm not fearless, I'm just out of places. Fear knows how to land. I've walked through heat that should have ended me, but all it did was burn off the parts that weren't built to last. I didn't crawl out clean, I crawled out sharp. Some men rise with blessings, I rose with ashes in my teeth, and my pulse wrapped in grit. It wasn't grace, it was refusal. I don't bend, I don't beg, I endure. The fire didn't take me, it tempered me, it tried to claim my bones and found iron underneath. I'm not spared, I'm not saved, I'm still here, and that's enough thunder. Pain taught me patience, and patience taught me it. When you met ruin face to face, you stopped fearing anything and flee smaller than a wall. I didn't come back the same, I came back fireproof. Fire didn't take me, it crowned me in scars. Flames couldn't own what refused to live. Call it strength, call it fury, call it whatever you want. I call it survival with tears. Survival with hell tested me, and hell blinked first. I didn't walk out of the fire unchanged, I walked out quieter. Some lessons don't make you wiser, they just take your voice and leave you with a different spine. People think survival shapes character, they never talk about what it erases the parts of you that used to dream loud. Go first, what stays is whatever can live without softness. I don't fear hurting anymore, I feel feeling again, because feeling means there's still something left that can be taken. I don't show some gold earn their residency.
You don't hear from everything. Some things just stop bleeding, but keep breathing.
I no longer ask why me, I just ask what now. Because when you've already met your worst night, every next night feels like a leftover echo.
I am not what pain took from me. I am what pain couldn't. There's a kind of quiet you only earn after losing more than most men ever learn to name. Not defeat, not surrender, just the moment when pain runs out of teeth. The world thinks darkness breaks you, but that's only true. Until the night realizes you don't break. You stop fighting, not because you're done, but because there is nothing left capable of winning against what you've already endured. This is the face of a man the world couldn't finish. Blood dries, bones mend, lost stays, but so does the one who carried it. Stillness becomes armor when exhaustion becomes truth. I don't need darkness, I outlasted it. You become something else when survival stops being instinct and becomes identity. Not power, not legend, just permanence. What remains comes after pain is a part of a man the world can't kill.
I've learned that some nights don't need thunder to feel heavy. Sometimes the quiet alone is enough to make the chest remember where it's cracked. I don't roll anymore, I just breathe through what didn't kill me, but didn't leave either. Pain doesn't fade, it just learns how to sit still. People call it strength because they don't know what endurance really costs. This is the heavy silence, the kind that comes after every storm has already tried to spit. And failed, not victory, not peace, just the weight of a man who's still here. I don't run from darkness, I've walked beside it long enough to know its footsteps. It doesn't scare me now, it just feels familiar. When you outlive the hurt, you stop fearing the night, you start matching its tone. This is a heavy silence, not broken, not healed, just carried. Maybe that's all a man becomes after enough battles. Someone who stays even when nothing else did.
wanna fight the night anymore. I let it walk beside me. When you've lived long enough in the dark, you stop asking where the light went, and start wondering why you ever needed it. Some men call us numbers, but numb is empty. This is way to steady kind, the kind that keeps a man upright when meaning fails. I don't wait for better days, I just don't break through the worst ones. That's the closest thing to hope. I still will. There's a calm you don't earn by healing. You earn it by outlasting. I carry the night quietly, not as burden, but as one thing that never left. I don't need saving, I don't need dawn, I just need enough breath to take the next step. The world thinks I'm silent, they don't hear how loud my history is on the inside. I learned not to scream because I got tired of explaining why. Some storms end, others stay and become climbing. I carry the night quietly, not defeated, just unpretending. I'm waiting for sunrise. The dark isn't a season, it's a companion that doesn't lie. Still stand. It's not because I heal, it's because I refuse to fall out.